Everyone, this is Yandere Stories here, and I'm gonna bring you Yandere episode 5. Yeah, it's been 6 months since I done the previous episode, and you guys like it a lot, so yeah, I'm coming to you with another one. Awesome episode. Or, yeah, whatever. But this time, this episode actually is really relatable to what happened to me in real life, although with the less drama and shit at the very end of this episode. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and subscribe if you want more. Hopefully hopefully that will come soon rather than later, even though I said that the last time too, but it came in 6 months later. But yeah, it takes a lot of work to make these things, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, I went out with this girl named Lisa. She was pretty average in terms of looks, but she was pretty social when it came to friends and her fellow peers in school. I guess you could say that I was attracted to her because of that. But anywho, me and her have been going out for roughly 6 months before things got out of control and the big breakup happened. It all started when she came over to my house to hang out. No, we didn't do anything indecent, but we did flirt. And by that I mean throwing pillows at each other and stuff of that nature. You would think it would be your average day and stuff, but the moment she left I noticed something. Earlier, she asked to use my computer to get on Facebook. I allowed her to get on, but didn't realize that the autosave username and password function was enabled on my browser. After she left, I went on my computer to check my Facebook like any other day, but noticed she forgot to log off. I was contemplating if I should log off or mess around with her Facebook. Morally, I should have logged her off, but I couldn't help myself and went through her Facebook messages. I noticed that she was talking to this particular person that I didn't recognize. I looked through her history, and it turned out that she was flirting with him. Was it wrong for me to look through her private messages? Yeah. Do I regret it? Not so much. Weeks passed, and I finally got the nerve to ask her that I went through her messages. She wasn't very happy, but I explained to her that I wasn't happy with her either. I told her what she was doing was hurting my feelings. It also turned out that she was hanging out with him behind my back, and even though I told her that I didn't feel okay with it, she insisted that he was only a friend. After much debate and drama for a couple of weeks, me and the guy confronted her and told her to choose between staying so-and-so friends with him or kept going out with me. She couldn't make decisions and said that we both are important. And at that moment, I decided for her. I broke up with her. She started crying and begging that she doesn't want this to happen, but I argued that it was her fault for initiating such a relationship with a guy in that manner. Note that they were meeting behind my back and she tried to hide her so-called friendship from me. Don't get me wrong, I would totally respect her friendship if it didn't seem so fishy, but obviously it did. After we broke up, a couple months passed and I couldn't get over her. Even though it was totally normal, I hated every bit of it and moment. Every time I saw her with another guy, I got jealous and mad. But funny thing is, every time she saw me with another girl, she gave me a really jealous look in the hallway and then later texted me asking and questioning my relationship with the girl. One day, through some of my friends, I met this girl named Naomi. She was really innocent and very bubbly. Slowly, me and her became closer friends and we started to hang out and talk. We both joked and laughed about stupid stuff. It was a blast. After a month of knowing her, one of my friends who's also close with her told me she liked me. I was a bit hesitant about getting into a relationship, considering I still couldn't get over my ex. But some of my friends told me that if I wanted to forget her, I needed to move on, so I did. I eventually asked her out, and with her surprise, she agreed and she was really happy. Eventually my ex found out and she texted me that she was happy for me. I told her that I was happy and thanked her for the congratulations. After a week has passed, I noticed that my ex began to hang out around my social group. Eventually, everyone accepted her as part of our group, and eventually she started to eat lunch with us at our table. At first I didn't really mind it too much, but then noticed that something was off about her. Slowly, she suddenly started to talk to me more and sat next to me when my girlfriend wasn't around. I was a bit hesitant about even associating myself with her, but then she tried to reassure me that she only wanted to become friends. I gave her the benefit of a doubt, so I accepted her in and started talking to her. That was a big mistake, and by big, I mean big. I didn't think too much of it, but gradually she started to text me more and more and tried to set up times in which we can hang out. And by that I don't mean with a group of friends. And of course, the big idiot I am, I actually accepted to hang out with her since I felt that I should forgive her even though she hurted me. After finding out that I was hanging out with my ex, my girlfriend respectively told me to stop. I told her that I wouldn't cheat on her or anything, considering that I know exactly how she felt. She didn't seem to care about that and still insisted that I should. I respected her wishes and stopped talking to her. She later texted me and asked me why I started to avoid her. I told her that my girlfriend didn't feel okay with me at talking to her, and I wanted to respect her wishes. After that, she seemed to back off, at least I thought so. Then one morning, as I got off the bus and headed towards the school library, I noticed her waiting outside. I tried to avoid eye contact, but she persistently tried to give me a good morning greeting. I'm bad at avoiding people, so I just replied in hopes that she would then leave me alone. But then she kept talking about how her week went, even though I didn't care in the slightest. My girlfriend saw me with her and started to head towards my way. I think she knew my situation and was going to save me. She then said her greetings to me, ignoring her, and grabbed my hand to drag me away from her. My ex then grabbed my other hand and tugged me away from her. With a startled look in her face, she said, "What the fuck?" My ex looked at her with a menacing look in her eyes, glaring at my girlfriend to stay away as she tightly gripped my hand. My girlfriend told her to let go of me, but unfortunately she refused and called her a bitch for trying to push her out of my life. She tried to justify her friendship with me by saying that she only wanted to be friends with me, but the way my girlfriend saw it was that she was trying to steal me back. I, of course, tried to tug my hand away, but she kept a firm grip on it. Suddenly, after some arguing, my ex slapped my current girlfriend. Things escalated quickly, and they started to throw punches. Suddenly, they both noticed the teachers were on their way, so they stopped. As my girlfriend tried to drag me away, I saw that my ex didn't even bother trying anymore. As I was being dragged out of the drama, I took a glimpse back towards her to see how she was doing, and noticed that she was looking through her bag furiously. I didn't mind it and just looked forward, walking alongside my girlfriend while holding my hand. Then I suddenly hear a loud scream. "He's mine, you bitch!" My girlfriend stopped and started to shake. I looked behind and saw my ex stabbed her with a sharp kitchen knife behind her back. I screamed with fear and yelled out, "What have you done?" She then started to laugh with joy, as though she won the lottery or something. She then said, "Now that she's out of the way, you now belong only to me."